today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Sam Darnold and the New York Jets versus Carson Wentz and the San Francisco 49ers.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I...
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This is Tony Pollard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Niners.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their quarterback in his 5th season now, the former number 2 overall pick, Carson Wentz.
Not only does he look the part, he plays it as well. Tall, prototypical-looking pocket passer with better athletic ability than what people think. Gets outside of the pocket and makes big plays downfield.
On first down, Wentz. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Intended for
from the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he fires one incomplete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Shotgun now for Wentz. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wentz to throw again. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Shot Harriman. It's a gain of 8.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So that one will be accepted. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff for Lindsey. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
The ball carrier.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
And it's 3rd.
Working from the gun, Wentz. That's caught by Jackson.
Wentz's pass.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the 49er first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The tackle made at the
A look at the numbers a week ago for Lindsey. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Gardner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
no gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
A gain of 12.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On second down, here's Wentz. This will be caught at about the 6. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Taken down right at
From the 2, here's first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Philip Lindsey, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Jets offense ready for their first possession, and they are led by the 23-year-old from USC in his third year now, quarterback Sam Darnold.
Year 3 now of Sam Darnold being the starting quarterback with the New York Jets, and as you might expect, some ups and downs along the way. That's what happens with young quarterbacks. Last year, 19 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, had to play through some sickness and injury, but the Jets really believe in this guy and showed it by upgrading their offensive line in order to get him more protection moving forward.
The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 14 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
As a good start to the season, they got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. A good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's second down.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On second and 9. Darnold. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Darnold from the gun. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Throwing again is Darnold. And that one's complete to Gurley.
Darnold's pass.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 49ers 43.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Darnold on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
To 2nd and 10.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Darnold, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Dan Arnold, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it ends with a Jet touchdown.
Mason Crosby.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now Pollard. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Phillip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back out. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
25-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second.
Play action. Now Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Sean Jackson. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, 49ers.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Kenny Clark in on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Kyle Van Noy with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here comes the 49ers punter now. 7-7, our score after 1.
7.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Their own 23-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll throw from the gun. Finds the open target, Arnold.
Darnold.
That catch good for only a couple.
To Dan Arnold.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the 25-yard line.
Off of play action, Darnold. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack by Robert Quinn.
By Robert Quinn. brought down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Deshaun Jackson on the return. The Niners.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
2nd down.
Wentz now to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Drops it off for Coleman. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he stopped immediately there.
Todd Gurley.
Jordan Hicks, 3rd in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play.
No gain.
He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
And that is incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Jets 10, 49ers 7.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Yeah, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Wentz going to throw. This one into the hands of Burton. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A A gain of 8.
The Niners on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. A gain of 8. First down, San Francisco. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The 49er first down.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He's got Burton here. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of 4.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Yard line.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 11 on the play.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's a give to Lindsey. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Wentz underneath to the tight end Burton. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
He was taken down at the 22.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Wentz now on 1st down. And this is caught at the 8. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Roses to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. A 10-play drive that time. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Returning it, Johnson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
And 7.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's got Fitzgerald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. On 1st and 10, Darnold. This to Arnold on the short pass. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
Second down.
Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So just enough juice to get the 3, and I think that wind at the back helped a little bit there.
Certainly did, and to me that tells me that head coach knows his kicker and realized the wind was at his back. That was probably the outer limits of what he could make, and he knew the wind might be able to aid him and get that ball over the crossbar, and it did.
Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
At the 27.
A final shot before half for Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's the end.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game, it's been Carson Wentz with a strong first half. His guys lead, though, by only a point. It's been a tight one. As for the start of the third quarter, we'll send it back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. New York ready to go again offensively. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to...
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And that will be incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. First and 10 as they start this drive. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it first and 10 at their own 43. They fake the give. Now Wentz. He finds his target, Beckham. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
On the play. First down, San Francisco.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Working from the gun. Wentz. Going underneath. It's Coleman. Give him 2 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, here's Lindsey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And this one is right down Broadway.
Is good.
And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
17. Jets 13.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The offense for the Jets ready to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, it's Gurley. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Darnold, he gets it to Humphries. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one a first down pickup of 8. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Darnold completes it. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Now it's Gurley. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Faking the give, Darnold. And this is caught at the 8. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run getting. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Nick Boyle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have once again taken the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Now Crosby for the point after. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now Pollard. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He's got his tight end, Burton. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Normally, you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Shotgun now for Wentz. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
2 yards on.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped.
Offense.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
A gain of 11. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, Wentz. It's caught by Coleman. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Wentz now on 1st down. He'll find Lindsey here. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz on the screen. This is Coleman.
Wentz's
They
pass.
get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a carry for Lindsey. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Lindsey on the carry.
Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Aldrich Rosas on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Rosas' kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
And 20 all.
So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Jordan Hicks. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Leads to 3rd down.
Darnold on 3rd down. It's caught. Humphreys. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
The tackle made.
The Jets on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Down and 9.
Darnold from the gun. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. He's got Burton here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And it's incomplete.
Darnold's pass.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And a 49er 1st down.
On 1st down, Wentz. This one into the hands of Burton. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now they hand off to Coleman. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He finds Coleman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
Another run by Lindsey. And some room to maneuver. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Great dig.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over 1 minute to go in the game. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under 1 minute to go in the game.
For the field goal, a 19-yard attempt.
Rosa's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
At their own.
Darnold and the Jets now. Down 23-20, 53 ticks to go. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. To try again after the sack. Darnold, it's complete. It's Fitzgerald.
Darnold's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line.
Final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the 49ers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.